We contributed the code for the first time in July of 2009, and it was a big deal because it was Microsoft. But the point that I wanted to make in the presentation today is, in a sense, it wasn't a big deal because lots of companies make that decision, decide that they want to have drivers that work in the Linux tree, and come to the Linux community to do that. So we were just yet another company to do it. It was a big deal because of Microsoft's history with Linux, but in a sense it was a normal course of doing business. And then over the last 4 years, we've also gone through a process that every company has to go through to learn what it means to write Linux device drivers and how to do it properly. The community's been great. They really helped us fine-tune our drivers. We had code contributions, we had review contributions, and we just really wanted to tell the community, this has been great. We really appreciate your help. We've reached a certain level of stability with our drivers. That's good. That's taken a lot of code to reach it. But we won't drop off the list because we want to add new functionality to it. We want to keep pace with the changes of the hypervisor. And depending on what stage we are in a particular release cycle, I think we'll bounce up and down a little bit. But if we drop a little in the standings, it's not because we become disinterested or that we're not working at the same pace. It's just that we've kind of stabilized at a good place, and now there's some new work we need to think about doing. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, Microsoft's perception about open source is different than it was today, right? And it's gone through an evolutionary process, and that evolutionary process isn't directly related to the device driver work that we've done. It's really related to the change in how customers do business, the increase in the number of heterogeneous data centers, for example, and just Microsoft's always being willing to be responsive to its customers and what they need. So yeah, the perception in the company has changed in ways that are being very much driven by its customer base.